There is no deadline on your dreams, and there is no age at which you're supposed to do this. You can start a business at 18. You can go to nursing school after you've raised your kids and you're 42 years old. You could become a podcast host at the age of 54. You could skydive at 71. You could run your first marathon at 82. There is no age at when you can't do something or when you're too early. It's complete bullshit. Run toward your dreams. Stop arguing against them and be the loudest voice for them.
Last week, actually exactly 1 week ago, I prepped 4 different soups, which is great because now I have food ready. The problem is all I have is soup. So for breakfast, I am eating, I think it's roasted pumpkin soup. I had this whole plan to wake up early so I can start work early, but then also so I could get a bunch of cool shots for this video, but kind of on theme. I slept in. It is 9:22. I've been staying up until like 1 reading because I don't feel like I have enough time in the day to read during normal hours. Anyway, I have a client video I would like to finish up and another client video I would like to get almost done. My goal is Monday. I could get it to them. I really wasn't kidding when I said I made 4 different soups in one day. Obviously I had this one for breakfast, this is the roasted pumpkin. This one's disgusting, this is white bean. And this is potato soup, potato and leek, which is almost gone, which sucks because this is delicious. The other one that I made that I already ate so much of was an apple carrot pumpkin soup, with a little bit of goat cheese in it. That was delicious. That's what I was having like every single morning. And now with this gone, I'm down to the soups that aren't my favorite. Health has no longer become optional for me. It is a non-negotiable that I need to start taking care of myself, which is good, but that takes so much time. There's so many different aspects to health. There's obviously, trying to eat somewhat decent. There's exercising or at least moving, because what they say, sitting is the new smoking. There's also mental health, which I never thought really overlapped with physical health, and now I realize it absolutely does. So attempting to keep stress levels low from someone who's naturally very type A, tightly wound, needs to have a plan type person. So that has been difficult. I look at life when you're talking about balance relating to life as kind of like a pie chart. You have work and finances, you have health, spiritual, and social. Oh, and personal interests, which you could kind of say goes into some other categories, but I'm gonna make it a separate category. Anyways, you have these 5 aspects of life, and you want to be doing some of everything to stay a sane, healthy person who's functioning in society. I am 99, well, maybe 98% positive that true balance between all of those doesn't exist, and anyone who does say it exists for them is lying. But there is that 2% of me that wonders, maybe it can work. It just seems like there's not enough hours in the day to do that. So yeah, I know it's probably impossible to have a well-balanced life, but it would be interesting to attempt it. But I might drive myself crazy in the process, I'm not sure. I need to work now. It's Friday, and I do want to finish up somewhat early, if possible. Or logged off for the weekend. Finally. I've really been trying to not work on weekends. I've been having nothing but soup for days. Something about making a tuna sandwich with a side of the white bean soup that I don't like, but I need to eat. try to leave Saturdays open for anything I really want to do or have to get done, but I always try to make sure I get out of the house and do something fun. I found a few things I was looking for, which is amazing. Once again, I stayed up too late. This time I was trying to pick out outfits for church and nothing worked. Anyways, it is 7:30 and I want to leave in an hour, earlier if possible. The problem is I really want to make chai to bring with me. The recipe is still in the works, so I would urge you not to follow this one. It is currently 2:16 p.m. and I am uploading a video that I had to revise. There's 1 minute left and then after this, I'm pretty much done. I love when this happens, when something takes me a lot less longer than I thought it would. And I do kind of estimate out how long each task will take me. I'll actually throw up what I'm talking about here. I'll have to link the template I used. It's free and I barely had to change anything. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna send that over to my client and then I'm gonna go take a walk because I've been trying to get 10,000 steps a day. And even with my walking pad, it's been a challenge. I just checked my emails and no new assignments, no new messages. And it is 5 o'clock, which means I am officially done. I ate all of my soup and I am running very low on food in general. So I'm gonna try to make curry, but I don't exactly have like all of the ingredients. So I'm just gonna like throw some stuff together and see how it turns out. It is 11:30 and guess who already worked out and got some work done? Me. But I'm gonna take a shower and I need caffeine, so I think I'm gonna make chai. Every time I put on makeup after not wearing any forever, I'm like, wow, I feel like me again. That's so dramatic. I'm attempting to make pumpkin chai today. Basically just my normal chai recipe, only without ginger because I'm out of it, and some pumpkin puree. I tried this yesterday and I couldn't even taste the pumpkin. I put like 2 tablespoons in, so I'm just gonna do what I really should never do, and it always goes wrong every time I do it. It just never tastes quite right. I'm gonna try to boil this quickly. It can take like 40 minutes for me to make this, but I have a meeting in 20. It's definitely missing the ginger, but it'll do. I did a little mock-up of what I want my website to look like. And this is kind of what I have so far. I thought maybe it would be fun to show you like a few different slides so you can start to see maybe like the color theme and just generally the vibe I'm going for. This is gonna be like a header. So just imagine this is going to be short. It's actually going to cut off like about here, and this will stay on top of the whole entire website no matter what page you're on. So this is the general color scheme. These are going to be actual thumbnails of videos I've done, so it's not going to be this maroon, and none of these fonts are staying. I just kind of grabbed some I like. I don't like this page. I also thought saying Gmail me baby was kind of fun, but people might get a little confused. I don't like Gmail me. That's so funny. I actually stole it from like a TikTok I saw a long time ago, but it's something. It's definitely a start.